Is Mackenzie owing you any amount of money? This one, I don't want to say he's owing me, he's even owing me my life, because just think about it.
What's up, my people? How na dey waiting they happen waiting this up. So tomorrow, Tuesday, 25th of June, is Chioma and Davido's wedding day. Chivido 2024. Have you guys seen? No, I'm serious. Have you seen the pictures and the videos on social media? These people are peppering us. The pre-wedding photo shoots, bridal shower, everything.
How shocked were you? I was very shocked. So let me tell you a story. I know this event center, and David said I was coming to eat. And then he was trying to get the exact location, and when he got outside, he asked somebody something, and I was like, "This is not a restaurant. I'm hungry. I want to eat." And then I saw balloons, and I just started screaming. I was like, "Yeah, you guys got me."
Right.
Cheers.
Okay, so then what I'm gonna do?
You should see the stories people are sharing, about Chioma. They are good stories. Chioma's friends, Chioma's manager. I think Chioma's manager is Ubi. Chioma's manager is Ubi. Also shared, good story about Chioma. They talked about how calm she is. Even Ubi said it that, he's never met anybody that's got negative things to say about Chioma. She must be really, really nice. A nice person, So, in 2019, Davido got engaged to this lady. I want to say this, about Davido, irrespective of the reports out there and stuff. Davido made it very clear that someday he will marry Chioma, that he wants to marry Chioma. Honestly, a lot of people thought it wouldn't last. And here we are. Well, again, Chioma is very patient, so it takes a patient woman to go through that. But you cannot dispute the fact that Chioma is in a lot of people's good books. Now, about Sophia Momodu. I would like to read this. Sophia Momodu shared something, but before that, let me read the caption. I like to break things down. Davido has not seen his daughter since July 2022 by his choice. Really? By his choice? Okay. Sophia has never denied David access to their daughter. That's what this said. The title is Sophia Momodu addresses allegations amid custody dispute. Okay, that Davido access to their child, only access to her body and intimacy, which he has taken issue with. Wait, so are you guys telling me? Oh God. So what they say about some baby mama is true. So are you telling me that this guy still sleeps with Sophia? Like Davido still have access to Sophia's body when he goes to see his child? And you still even allow him, knowing that he's engaged. Anyways, because if you look at it, he said he has not seen his daughter since July 2022. Since July 2022, and this guy, I think, he was engaged now. Around that time, it was in 2019 now, that was when he got engaged, and he announced his wedding. That's 2022. So is that 2022 that he announced his wedding? Okay, wait. So that 2022 now he announced his wedding. So now people focus. So probably that's the reason why people got pissed that Sophia is doing too much. Because if you check the date, she said he has not seen his daughter since July 2022. I think that's when they started having problems. And it was the same year that Davido announced that he's going to be getting married. Let us read this. Honestly, I haven't, read this, so I just want to do this fresh with you guys and be shocked at the same time as you guys. That's if you're really shocked about anything that comes out of this. But yeah, just part of the fun. Lagos, Nigeria, June 2022. Okay. In response to the one-sided article published by Punch newspaper on 19th of June 2024, titled David Adeleke seeking custody of the daughter, Sophia Momodu issues the following official statement to set the record straight. Sophia Momodu, through a legal representative, urges journalists to verify stories before reporting skewed and unbalanced information to the public. Number 1, relationship and financial support history. Adeleke and Sophia Momodu were in, that's David Adeleke, were in a relationship from 2014 to 2017 and 2020 to 2022. Part of the reasons why, again, some people don't, because they somebody had told me this before, that single mother, the reason why I know they like their wala be say sometimes the baby daddy still sleeps with them even while they are in a relationship. Not all of them do, but it's just crazy that she's just saying this now. I mean, I'm actually surprised. I felt maybe say anything they happened between these two or something. So for 2 years, again, after 2017, for 2 years, wow. So during this time, David provided financial support for their daughter, covering school fees, rent, and other living expenses, including the cars mentioned in the article. So wait, are you telling me that it is because of Davido had access to your body, that's why he was doing all that for his daughter, and that is why you guys' relationship was quite seamless? Okay, wait, if we had to put 2 and 2 together, is it because maybe after he announced that I'm getting married, then Sophia was like, okay, I am done? Was Sophia expecting Davido to marry her? Maybe because Davido is sleeping with her, she felt, okay, Davido will marry her. Now, after Davido announced that in 2022, she felt there's no point of sleeping with you again, because obviously you don't want to be with me. But Sophia, he got engaged in 2019. You should have even stopped him. But anyways, what she's trying to say is Davido got offended, took it personal, and stopped financial support. It's getting interesting. We are getting somewhere. It said here, provided financial support for their daughter, covering school fees, rent, and other living expenses, including cars mentioned in the article. Number 2, end of relationship. Sophia ended the relationship with David in July 2022. Since then, David has repeatedly threatened to make Sophia's life miserable if she does not make herself available to him sexually. Oh God, dog. Oh, my mom is calling me. I'll pick up the call later. Lack of contact and emotional support. David has not seen their daughter since July 2022 by his own choice. Sophia has never denied him the opportunity to see his daughter. He has not reached out on special occasions such as her birthday or Christmas for the past 2 years, which has left his daughter distressed and questioning why her father has cut contact with her. Despite this, David posts images of her on social media to falsely portray himself as a supportive and active father. Interesting. I mean, I thought Davido was really there for this lady, like financially, not sexually, for the lady and for the daughter, most importantly. Okay, financial neglect. Since July 2022, David has not fulfilled his financial responsibilities towards their daughter, leaving her school fees unpaid. Their daughter's school has contacted him multiple times regarding the fees for the 2021/2022 school term and January 2023 with no response. Legal counsel was sought in February 2023, resulting in David's father, Mr. Adidija Adeleke, eventually paying the outstanding fees. Regardless of this neglect, Sophia strongly maintains that the most important support David can provide to their daughter is his presence and emotional support. Wait. Do they have proof here of Davido not paying? Is there something? Because why would Davido refuse to pay school fees? School fees, chicken change to Davido? I mean, I'm sure their school fees is not even up to what Davido spent in a day. So why would he do that? And Davido had said that, no, this woman refused to take their child to school because of the car. And this woman is saying, at some point, this guy refused to pay their school fees, the child's school fees. Regardless of this neglect, Sophia strongly maintains that the most important support, okay, I've read that. 5, sole financial responsibility. Since July 2022, Sophia has solely shouldered expenses, including rent, living and travel costs, health care, and all other expenses related to their daughter. So, who we go believe now? And to think about this, all this happening around the time of their wedding. Oh, do we still have more here? Okay, failed mediation attempt. 2 years ago, Sophia initiated effort through a legal team to establish a formal co-parenting arrangement with Davido, but he and his lawyers have consistently refused to cooperate towards a mutually agreeable resolution. Instead, they have attempted to discredit and isolate Sophia and their daughter using David's social influence and network. Man, this is well broken down. Number 7, access and harassment. Sophia has never denied David access to their daughter, only access to her body and intimacy, which he has taken issue with. David is in a publicly known relationship, and Sophia wishes him well. She seeks to move forward in her life, free from harassment and verbal abuse. Sophia Momodu refrains from further comment as the matter has escalated into a legal dispute. Despite facing threats and claims of immunity from Nigerian law, she maintains faith in the justice system and fully cooperates with the legal process. She hopes that the injustice and hardship faced by herself and their daughter will be exposed and justice served, with all necessary documentation provided to back claims. Through this challenging situation, Sophia remains hopeful for a positive outcome where David actively participates in their daughter's life. Ooh. At this point, even myself, I confuse you. Oh man. Danielson Igwe's story about Mark Angel is time while it was part of the Mark Angel team. For those of you that are huge fans of Mark Angel comedy, will remember this guy, and most people like his comedy with Mark Angel. You know, after Mark Angel comedy, like after he left the team, everything just went down. like this for him. But it didn't go down immediately. We'll talk about that. And of course, I have my own opinion about this. I've watched the full video, and by the way, I stumbled on the video. I was just scrolling through videos on YouTube, and I stumbled on this video. I was actually surprised when I saw Why I Left Mark Angel Comedy and Will Never Go Back. I was like, okay, I think this will be interesting. He started the whole thing by saying, he's an orphan, and it was Mark Angel's mom that helped him, and he said he started with Mark Angel Comedy in 2011, that he wasn't getting a dime when he started with Mark Angel Comedy. And according to what he said, Mark Angel's mom was a very good mom, very good to him. He used to work as a houseboy for Mark Angel's mother. That's how they got connected, started working together.
But truth is, I was an orphan. Yes, I lost my mom and my dad when I was a kid. So, and the Max mom saw me and... Alright, the reason I don't want to mention that part is because I don't want to be emotional right now, but that is the truth. So I came to do houseboy for Max's mom. I came to do houseboy for Max's mom in their house at Oyibo, Timber Road, River State, Port Harcourt. So I was doing houseboy for them, and I was selling for them and everything.
He said that Mark Angel is the kind of guy who like to be the good guy. So, I mean, what he's trying to say is that Mark Angel did him dirty because he got hot to a point where he had to quit. He just stayed away from social media just because he was hot and depressed. Now, this guy shed light on a lot of things, and another thing that caught my attention was his story about Emanuela. So he said that Emanuela is not Mark's family member. They are not related. That's what he said. According to him, Mark's mother is a good woman. She's dead now. May also rest in peace. They met Emanuela in church. While in the church, Emanuela will tell Mark Angel's mother, I think after the church, that, she wants to go home with her. She wants to go home with her. And that's how Mark Angel's mother brought her into the family. And Mark Angel, again, included her in their team. So Emanuela is not even related to Mark Angel. I mean, I didn't know.
The phone people say, who discovered Emanuela? The truth is, Emanuela was living with us too. Mark's mother is somebody, to her blessed memory, please, because she's late now. Mark's mother is somebody I've never seen somebody like that before. Thanks to her. That's why today I'm still grateful. And that's why today I still love Mark as a brother. No matter what happened, I still love him as a brother because of the mother. Mark's mother went to church, BMC, Bible Missionary Church. Is at Oyibo. Yes, Oyibo, River State, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So Mark's mother went to church one day, and this little girl called Emanuela decided that she was disturbing the mother. I want to follow you home. I want to follow you home. I want to follow you home. So the mother brought Emanuela home, and she's passed. That was when maybe break for school. Emanuela was in school. Emanuela is not related to Mark. Yes. So they just the same church. They go to the mother of Mark, and Emanuela goes to the same church. So before I tell you this full story, he said, "How long have you known each other, and to what extent did your relationship with him get to?" Well, we were, like I told you before, we are like a brother. But now I don't know what we are, because I think I heard one quote. The Bible said the money is the root of all evil. So, but now I don't know what we are, because now we don't talk. He can come to my Instagram and comment sometimes just to keep up. He likes media a lot, and he likes being the good guy, and I'm not being the good guy here. And there's sometimes I wanted to say this thing, but I just said, okay, let me just let it slide. There's another question they asked me. They say, we have heard some stories online some time ago about Mackenzie not being the founder of Mackenzie Comedy. So I want to ask you, who really founded Mackenzie Comedy? Okay, the story I was telling you before about the mechanic pictures. So Mark started uploading this thing online. because he was older. Like he was working in a cyber cafe, so he knows more about computer. Me, I don't know anything. So people were just getting response. The way they monetize it, me, I never knew the thing was even. So what I know is when I was passing through the streets, because I'm a boy that I said something for them. When people say, see that boy add 2 sheet, then it's lesson. Me, I was not seeing it as something serious. I was just saying, this one's a blessed in the street too. So and Mark said, okay, he will no longer be at the back of the camera. He needs to act. I said, okay, fine. So, but he tried it one time like that, it didn't work. I think he stopped for a while. Now there was one time, he said, okay, 4. There's another question, 4. He said, if Mackenzie Comedy was funded by both of you, why is that its full name? Okay, why is that its full name is the company? I don't even understand the question. If Mackenzie Comedy was funded by both of you, why is it that its full name that is the company? Yes, and the name Mackenzie, I gave it to him. Honestly, when we were growing up at home, there was one thing he do. He liked. There's one guy called Chris Angel. I don't know if you remember one Chris Angel guy. So I say they will try many names. There was time I called him MacDell. There was time I called him many things, but when I say okay, Mackenzie will be good. Let's just add it. He says it's good. I say yes.
And he said something about Emanuela being paid 50,000 naira. Didn't really go into much details. Again, according to what he said, he's got a lot of things to say. But just because of Mackenzie's mother, he would try not to share too much. So, are you telling me that Mackenzie has done you dirty? It's so much that you can't share everything? Okay. Now, about we started together, we created a company. Mackenzie opened the page using his own name. He didn't use the name of the company they started with. I have a lot of questions concerning this, guys. I always have questions. First question is, when you guys were together, who does the most job? Is it Mackenzie, like behind the scenes? Because we also watch him in the videos. He said Mackenzie edits. So if he edits and is also part of those that act in those comedy videos, then he's doing a lot of work.
The reason he's in back of the camera, he's the one that edits and video it. So I was not seeing that as a problem. I said, okay, fine. It's the same thing, so it's not a problem. So, because he was the one posting it online, he was the one doing everything. Me, I don't even, then I never had a phone, so I don't know how the thing was just going. So he called it Mackenzie. So me, the reason why I did not even report it is, I never knew this thing was bringing money. I remember we have a company called Mechanic Picture, so he never used the company. So he used his name. I don't know why, but the reason I accepted it because I didn't think of it like this. But I was accepting it because we're doing Mechanic Picture presents, so Mackenzie presents.
Right. So according to what he said, they started in 2011, and in it's until 2017 before Mackenzie started paying him.
So they said, okay, he's just mentioned how much he's owing you currently. If I start calculating it, because when I started Mackenzie Comedy, the first time I received salary, I started 2011. The first time I received salary was 2017. And how much I received, and not like salary, he just gave me 50,000 naira. And after 2017, he never paid me till 2019. He started paying me to 200,000 naira every month. Now, how did I even know that the comedy generates money? We went for a visa interview. So somebody asked me, say, why is your shoe like this? I say, with the manager, because I need to use 200,000 feed my family. Can't see buy new shoe. He said, for what? I said, they immediately said, Mackenzie, they pay you 200,000. I said, yes. So the guy said, well, he called him. The name of this guy is OJ. The name of this guy is OJ. Yes, he works for Facebook. OJ, he knows him. Yes, he knows him. But let me not go into detail. So I said, why would you pay me 200,000? He said the company is not bringing money. This, that. That's okay, fine. So I said, okay, because I can't be every time we'll be having issue about money. Every time we have an issue about money, I say, let it not be like maybe I'm trying to. And besides, I never forget the good they did to me when I was in their house. Because if the mother never brought me to the house, I don't think today I will be here talking about, who knows, maybe I would have died in the street because I lost my mom and my dad very early. So maybe I would have, who knows. So that's why I'm not really concerned about trying to fight him or not fight him. So, okay.
But I think he's seeing it from the point of, oh, Mackenzie is making millions. Is making millions. That's why I always like to hear from the other side. Oh, he's making millions, so I should be getting this. What about other people? Now, some people said, oh, his comedy is not as funny as it was when he was with Mackenzie. I'm not even here to talk about that, because I feel like, fans get spoiled. Some fans, they refuse to move on. And again, when you are making comedy, sometimes maybe it continue with the same version or the same style of comedy at Mackenzie. I mean, it's originally Mackenzie's style of comedy. So if you try to make it your own, people will see you as copy, especially if you don't even have the right team of funding, to achieve those things. So maybe that's why. But seriously, I think everybody's got their audience, and of course, comments like that will come, because I saw a comment like that there. Now he said, money is the root of all evil. So he was taking questions, it was like a Q&A, taking questions and answering them. And they asked him, how much do you think Mackenzie owe? He said, Mackenzie is owing me my life. I invested all my life in it. And he said, I didn't know that it generates money. And this guy, I think, is very, very talented. I think, he still have the chance to grow. Usually it's approach, how you approach somebody that matters, Maybe he's not right asking the right questions. Maybe he's not taking the right approach, towards ensuring that they sort this out. I really don't know. The reason why I said we also need to hear from Mackenzie comedy is, and I know from his own perspective, it might be different. Now, this guy has over 290,000 subscribers. On Facebook, he's got 641,000 followers. On Facebook, that is a platform right there. So he said something that, oh yeah, Mackenzie refused to share my videos on his page. He refused to ask people to follow their new scene. And I'm thinking, man, you have over 290,000 followers, or 280 something thousand followers on YouTube, and on Facebook 641,000 followers. Are you telling me that you can't do something with that? And that's why I want to know, where do they come from, those fans? Did they just come out of the blue, like you post something on social media and they just start watching? I have so many questions. They just start watching and subscribe, or it is because they recognize you from Mackenzie's comedy. Now, see, based on my experience on YouTube, I know that subscribers do not equate views the way people think. Sometimes you can have over 300,000 subscribers and have sometimes 2,000 views, 1,000 views, 3,000 views. Depends. You have the chance of getting higher views, but that does not mean that it is a must just because you have that much subscribers. It does not really mean anything if those subscribers are not active, So it is based on how you are able to manage it. I really feel pity for him, in as much as I felt that really deep, man, what he has been through and all that. There are just, some people who might not really understand how to grow a platform. He said something in the whole thing. He said that Mackenzie handles the business part, and with that amount of subscribers and that amount of followers on Facebook, I don't think you need Mark Angel. Now I might be wrong, but I don't think you need him to, share your content or to his subscribers. Personally, I don't think so, because I think that you've got the platform. Now it's not up to you to grow the platform.
Is Mackenzie owing you any amount of money? This one, I don't want to say he's owing me, he's even owing me my life, because just think about it. He started a company, invested all my life in it, and when it goes to when the company was at its peak, I had to just go. And the truth is that if I start going to this one now, it will be very, very big, because okay, he still posts my content. I'm getting revenue from it, from Facebook, from YouTube, and he's not giving me even 1,000 naira. I started my own comedy. There is no support. He has never posted me on Instagram. Even on my birthday, he doesn't post me. He doesn't post me on anywhere. He doesn't even give me a dime. And the thing is, I think because probably he's the one that he sees to the business of the company, and that's why I'm struggling to gain much attention.
Now, another question is, why is he coming out now to say this? Okay, probably because it didn't go the way he expected, and his videos are not getting views, or the progress is quite slow. I will call it progress because I think he's still got potentials. I just think that maybe he's depressed, so it's also affect his comedy and stuff. So another thing I noticed in what he said is, he said sometimes he calls Mark Angel, like sometimes, boss, find something for your boy now. I'm like, sometimes you call Mark Angel after you left, just because you felt okay, is cheating you. Then you called and you say, boss, find me something. That find me something is one thing that I also would like to know, why you're calling him to find you something.
YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, this is from YouTube.
Yes.
Ask me.
Treasure for testimony.
Okay.
Who called you to act with him last comedy about Jesus Christ?
Okay, yes, good. He was the one that called me, because we had, people started asking him, where is Denison, where is Denison? So he called me. And me, I was thinking, because when he called me, I was thinking maybe after then, we could do something. Not only Jesus comedy, we did another one called Bike Man. But he did it like, he said he's a... Are you hearing me? Can you hear me? Yeah, he did call me, because, sometimes I call him, say, boss, I better find me something now. And he would just say, okay, well, I come and do this. And I did that comedy for him. He just gave me 100,000 naira. He said, use this one, go and eat. So I was thinking maybe after then, maybe more things will come. What he did is, okay, sometimes people ask him, okay, we did another bike man again, that he said he wanted to be a conclusion. So he did that bike man like, I've died. If you want that bike man, I was a ghost. I thought to go. He said he wants to use it to conclude my bike man thing, so I can just be free for myself.
So Mark Angel, he even said with his mouth that Mark Angel will now call him that, okay, come work for me. And after that, he gave him 100,000 naira. And I'm just thinking, okay, I think maybe it's just how he went about the whole thing. You work with Mark Angel. I mean, sometimes even in your comedy, find a way. Don't ask for fish. So maybe that's what he's doing. So Mark Angel felt, this one, now money now you always need now. Okay. Because featuring Mark Angel, like, come and don't pay me, let me do this one for you, and so that you can reciprocate by appearing in my own video. Don't pay me for your own video. That might also help. Maybe ask. And Mark Angel didn't reply. I don't know, but I feel like if he had asked, maybe Mark Angel would have said, okay, it's even better like that. I'm going to appear in your scale. And he even said that sometimes Mark Angel comments on his video on Instagram. So he comments on your video on Instagram. It shows that he probably does not have anything against it. Although he said maybe Mark Angel has something against him. That's why he doesn't share, his videos. Sometimes people just feel like, you already have the platform, so go ahead and prosper. You already have the platform. Your platform is growing. I'm sure at some point it was 50,000, from 50,000 to 100,000. At least it's growing, right?
How did Mark Angel comedy? Were you sacked or you left on your own? Nobody sacked me. I decided to leave. Yes, I decided to leave because I couldn't take it anymore, because when will I start? In as much as I was a boy in their house, but the man, I should be. When would I start caring for my own family? When will I start at least having food to eat? When will I start growing myself? When will I start investing in myself? So I said, okay, let me just leave, because he's not somebody that money can change people. Yes, he's a good guy, but let me just leave that part, okay? I don't want to just say, okay, 7. They said, another person, they asked me, and said, if you are given the chance to go back to Mackenzie Comedy as a shareholder and not just earning salary, will you go back? The truth is, I wouldn't like to go back, because I started my own comedy. So I wouldn't like to go back. But if he chooses to give me maybe my own revenue of the money we've been making since the I don't even know when the YouTube was monetized, but only God knows. They call him yes, people said he is the richest in Africa. Yes, he's the richest in Africa. But when I use Social Bleed, when somebody asked me to go and check Social Bleed what we make, because a lot of my friends say, guy, come out and speak up now. But I couldn't, because me, I'm just saying, okay, fine. If I just speak up, this guy has had money more than me. This guy can take me to court. This guy can arrest me. So why will I come and speak up? If I speak up now, it might result to something. Somebody say, guy, just talk. It's better you say, let him arrest you than not talking. So this is me just today saying, okay, and I wouldn't like to go back, but I would like to, if you would like to give me at least the revenue of he's still posting my comedy to do. And remember on YouTube, any video you post, even if it has lasted years, it still generates revenue. So if you can give me, I'll be the happiest person.
The feeling of we grew together, I deserve something. The feeling of somebody owing you, like, I don't know, but the feeling of somebody owing me could also be there. And that feeling does not make people grow. Because if you always feel like somebody owes you, you will fall into depression. Maybe that's what is happening. And he said something that, people have been saying. I'm like, who are those saying that Mackenzie is the richest? He went to check Social Bleed. Now, Social Bleed give you estimates. They give you estimate. They don't give you the actual figure. So I saw a lot of flaws in his calculation. So he's far away calculating how much Mackenzie is making. Yeah, Mackenzie is making, you can say Mackenzie is making a lot of money, but around that time, how much was he making? Probably making a lot of money as well, but also probably spending a lot of money. He left just like that. Instead of fighting Mark Angel, create your own comedy, be friends with him, and feature him. Use him too. So I really don't know. I just feel pity for the guy. He said he just left Mark Angel Comedy, and he said he wouldn't go back. He's stylishly telling us that Mark Angel should just pay him for his time while it was with Mark Angel Comedy. And it's something I noticed, which is a good thing. He was really, really appreciative about what Mark Angel's mom, did for him. That means he was treated well by Mark Angel's mom. But I also think that people really want to know about Manuela. maybe Manuela too will come out and share our own story. I don't know. I don't know, because at this point,
some other blogs have offered me, come and tell us what happened between you and Mackenzie Comedy. There was the time one thing about the Malaya paying 50,000 came out, and they said yes, it's true, but the thing is, I don't want to bring him out. Like, I just know this one I'm saying now. I'm not trying to bring him out. No. I just want to clear the air, so you guys will just know the truth and stop asking me go back to Mackenzie this, that. So please.
I hope that he gets the help he needs. And I hope people get to support him. Yeah, because that guy, I remember him. He's very, very funny. He's a funny guy. But guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.
Number 9 is okay. Is anybody say since you left Mackenzie Comedy, what have you been up to? I've been doing my own skits. In other words, it's not been gaining a lot of attention. Even till today, people never knew I left Mackenzie. People still ask me, this guy still do comedy, because I never had that push. I was expecting him, even if he doesn't give me money, he should at least post me on his YouTube community on Facebook, say people go and subscribe to Dennis Neighbor Comedy, but he never did something like that. So reasons best known to him. Everybody has reason to do what he does. There's more, but let me just stop there. Let me just answer this one. What are we expecting from you the nearest possible time? A lot, because we started the pastor series. I left the comedy for some time because I was frustrated and I was hot. Because when we were doing this comedy, there was some time I fell off from upstairs where we're doing pastor's comedy. Who is your pastor? There was some time electric shocked me because that time we don't have a team. It was now we had a team. We never had a team, so I was the one carrying the camera, doing the lighting and everything. But when you build something and you know that this thing is getting money and you're not getting money, you can be frustrated. So I was frustrated. But right now I started a series called Pastor Series. That people say, people just have this way of telling me to go back to Makenya comedy. People just keep referring me to Makenya comedy. Now, if I keep doing it and I'm not getting paid, reason I'm now, we are all human beings now. It doesn't make sense. So I started a Pastor series and I'm doing a Bike Man series, and I'm also doing there's other series I'm trying to come up together with so that I could at least come up with something. So I don't be like I'm no more in the game because I'm old in this thing and people easily forget. They can just forget you for no reason. And let me just check on the questions we still have online, because I have a lot of people asking me questions on Facebook. Let me take some questions. Please, you can read out those questions to me. You can read them out to me.
How much is needed to establish yourself? What's the minimum?
Child. The truth is, I can't mention a figure. I can't mention a figure right now because a beggar has no choice. So anything will be appreciated. If you can get a good camera, and that would be nice. I'm not saying this is this. No, because right now we're not in the position to make any request. And I'm not saying this thing to make requests. I'm just saying this so that people will stop asking me, why do you make a comedy?
If we want to help you or support you, I have already invited Mark. We really need to help you, bro.
Okay, please invite him. I need to let him come online so we can talk. Let's just do it live. It don't be like somebody is just. So, my number is. After this video, I have to post my number online so you could get in touch with me. And my Instagram handle is official Dennis Igwe. Official Denison Igwe. My Facebook is Denison Igwe, but it's not monetized. I don't know why they monetize. One time let me even tell you one of the most important things. When I left, my Facebook was hacked. I was attacked. I was just surprised. My Facebook till now, they can't even monetize it. I was asking why. Since then, I have 640 and it doesn't even grow above it. It just keep. My YouTube has been at 284 for more than 3 years now. What is happening? I don't know. I post video, people don't even want to watch it. I don't know whether they think maybe I left Mackenzie because of pride. If I left because by now I'll be dragging him.
Shama from YouTube. Does your YouTube is also attacked by someone? Cause it happened with Indian YouTubers too.
Yes. Like, I don't know if somebody is supporting my YouTube, bro. It doesn't get views. If you can go now and check on it yourself, it doesn't get views. I just keep wondering what is happening. I post video, nobody watched it. So I don't know. I don't even know what is happening. And I was expecting maybe one Mark will post me on his community or maybe talk about me, but he doesn't do it. But best known to him, maybe he doesn't want me to grow or maybe he doesn't like me. Fine, but it's all good.